Hunter and Titan builds are exactly the same as each other, the only difference being Stompies is used on Hunter, and Dune Marchers are used on Titan. The Quarry is Void Singe, so Void abilities and weapons will deal 50% extra damage. This allows Deathbringer to easily one-shot champions with the help of Reach and Clear. Double nade launchers are used to apply the 30% Breach and Clear debuff on different champions, but bear in mind, it can only be applied once every 10 seconds. I use Deafening Whisper as it doesn't require super precise aim, and it easily clears waves of adds. Any Void special nade launcher will do, however. I use 2 Blast Radius mods to get 2x Charge with Light off of any 2 rapid kills with either a nade launcher or a rocket launcher. Works incredibly well with this build. I use 3 Argent Ordnance mods to get a 35% damage buff for rockets. The launcher must be equipped when the rocket lands, as otherwise the buff is not applied and no stack of Charge of Light is used. Use rocket themed mods such as Finder on the helmet, Loader on the arms, Reserves on the chest, and Rocket Scavenger on the legs. Use Concussive Dampener for survivability as there is lots of splash damage in the sloth sector. Use Solar Boots for recuperation, as it will give you a chunk of health every time you pick up an Orb of Power. For Hunter, use Top Tree Night Stalker as it gives invis on dodge and faster sprint speed. Stasis will also work. For Titan, I'd recommend whatever subclass you're most comfortable with. Personally, I prefer Bottom Tree Sunbreaker or Stasis. The main difference with Warlock is using Black Talon for heavy, and as a result, some mods have been changed on the armor. I use Black Talon as it is very quick at bursting champs and doesn't need to reload, so there's a lot less downtime in comparison to using rockets. Devour greatly helps with survivability, enabling Black Talon in the first place. I'm using 2 Blast Radius mods again, as I'm still using 2 nade launchers. I use Lucent Blade for 35% damage buff for swords. Make sure to have an arc mod socketed to get the faster sword energy recharge rate. Protective Light is for extra survivability. Taking Charge as an extra way of getting Charge with Light. Forgot to change the build in the run, so it has 2 times Protective Light. This is wrong, just use 1 Protective Light and 1 with Taking Charge. Unstoppable nade launcher is used in all builds to stun the Unstoppables. There are only 4 champions that need to be killed. 1 Unstoppable in the first room at the bottom of the first slope, 1 anti-barrier on the right ledge in the second room, 1 anti-barrier on the far ledge in the final room, and 1 Unstoppable that spawns after the boss takes roughly 1/3 of its HP and damage. Keep moving and ignore all the mobs. The boss has a bit of health, but you can get a damage buff if you kill one of the nightmares that spawn with it.